Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. In this video, I am talking about the consequences of low GPA for first year international students enrolled in undergraduate programs into the Canadian universities. You should check your university's GPA requirement to get the eligibility to second year as soon as you join first year. You will not get a promotion to your higher level without the required GPA. Many of the students are not aware about it in the beginning, and once they are aware, it will be too late. What are the consequences of having less GPA in first year? Let's say you are a full-time student and then you will fail in first year. That means you will lose the whole year and need to repeat the same if your GPA is less than 3. You need to study the failed subjects again in summer to go to second year. So you have to pay the full course fees for each subject again. If you don't get the required GPA, you cannot continue in the current program. You can't select your major subject if you don't have the required GPA. You cannot select honors program also. Additional financial burden, the whole expense for 1 year. Imagine, it will be hard for a middle class family to afford. Your study permit will be cancelled if you fail again and again. Then you will be out from the university and out from the country. So, what are the GPA requirements for promoting to second year or passing first year? Let us discuss about one of the university's requirements. GPA 3 is required to stay in the university, but it varies with universities. GPA 3.5 is required to stay in the current program, but that too varies with programs and universities. See the GPA calculation for science program in one of the universities in Canada. This will give you an idea how the overall GPA is calculated. Let us see about the solutions. In case you could not achieve the required GPA in the first term, you can repeat the failed subjects in the second term and avoid losing an year. Also, you can get the help from the academic advisors. You can choose another program to continue in university. Or you can join another college outside the university if they have the same subjects you failed. Pass those subjects and come back to your university for the continuation. But you need to get the permission from the university whether they accept the college or not. Suppose you could not achieve the GPA and lost your first year. Try to get a job to save the expenses and start studying early and study hard to meet the required GPA. Don't worry about losing a year. Study well and compensate it. But you should have the financial background to meet the expenses. So, what are the factors affecting the studies to get low GPA for first year international students? The main factor is time management. If you don't have a proper time management, you will mess up everything. Other factors are initial activities like orientation, moving accommodation, meeting new students, and making friendships. Also, adjusting with the system and environment. Since you have come from different parts of the world, you need to cope up with the system fast and need to concentrate on your studies. Homesickness is one of the major factors. You will feel loneliness once you are away from your parents and your dear ones. Do constant touch with your family and it will help you to get rid of your loneliness. Also, make good friends, keep good relations with your roommates. Once the class starts, many students skip the classes and assignments. Don't do it. You need to submit the assignments and quizzes on time. Language is another factor for international students. Initially, you will find it difficult to cope up, but it's common to everyone, those who are coming from other countries. In 2 to 3 months, you will be able to manage. Do not panic and lose hope. Winter, along with the snow, will affect many as the classes will be in different buildings. Universities will clear the snow in your way to reach the buildings. Use warm clothes and proper jackets to keep you warm and stay healthy. There are many student advisors available for your help. Use their service. You are paying for it, so don't be shy. Many of you have taken educational loan for studies, or your parents might have disposed some properties to meet the expenses. Also, they are spending their hard-earned money. Most of you will be from middle-class families. So, don't waste your money and time. Give importance to your studies and do not give further financial burden to your parents. You can work while you are studying, but make sure it does not affect your studies. Hope this information is helpful to you. Thanks for watching. Best of luck.